Welcome to day 2 of the 21-day inner balance exercise that I'm doing. And yesterday, you saw the video of why I'm doing this and what this is all about and finding your own anchor. My anchor is the Justice card and the inner balance candle. So every morning I'm lighting my candle and I'm meditating and I'm asking for my guides in the universe to bring me the subject that I need to think about today. What do I need to contemplate? And today's meditation brought me to spiritual bypassing. It's kind of a term that's overused right now that I see in different posts and different conversations that folks are having. And I really had to think about what is spiritual bypassing? What is the real definition of that? And what came through in my meditation is that spiritual bypassing is when you take your really uncomfortable feelings and just say, I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to think happy thoughts. Or I'm not going to dive into the depth of my feelings here because they're really uncomfortable. And spiritual bypassing is when you bypass those uncomfortable emotions just to make yourself feel better. And you can do this by having your positive affirmation that bypasses this. You can do this by scrolling on social media for a while, reading a book, binge watching, whatever it is. You can just bypass all of those emotions and those thoughts and find yourself in a better place. And it's really unhealthy because you never address what's really bothering you. You never allow yourself to hear your body, your emotions, and what is going on. There is something inside of you that wants to talk to you. There's a message that you have for yourself. And that's what the discomfort is. It's a message for you. It says, I'm not okay with something and I need to be heard. And one of the things about avoiding spiritual bypassing is listening to yourself, really getting connected with who you are and how you're feeling about something. That's really hard to do when you have stuff to do, when you have to get to work and make the dinner and get the kids ready or get yourself ready or make the money and pay the bills. It's really hard to stop and listen to the things that are really uncomfortable. But it doesn't take a long time to listen to yourself. It can happen in a nanosecond. You can say, hey, I am not okay with this. What is my real feelings around this? And jot it down, record it, tell somebody else. Be present for yourself and be your own witness of your own experiences. That is how we avoid spiritual bypassing. It's not comfortable. And I'm not comfortable today. I'm watching the news just right along with you, and I can't believe we're in this place where reporters are being arrested for covering the news, where TikTok is shadow banning posts that are not comfortable for our current administration. It incenses me. It makes me so angry. But on the other hand, I'm really proud of us collectively for the ice out that we did. School systems closed, stores closed. Some stores stayed open because they needed to, because like you and me, we got to make the money and pay the bills. And that's okay, but they're doing whatever they can. And we're all doing what we can with what we have. And that's what this inner balance journey is for me, because I was going down the rabbit hole of needing to just jump into everything and escape my life and be angry with everyone and all protesting. But I can't do that because the money has to be made. The bills have to be paid. So what is my piece? What can I do? So to join me in day 2 of the 21-day inner balance exercise, take a moment for yourself. Find a quiet space and grab your anchor. And grab your justice card or the image of a justice card. And just get quiet, breathe, pay attention to your breath as it comes in and out. No special breathing required. Just feel it. Feel your breath go in and feel it leave your body. And do that a couple of times. You're holding on to your anchor and you're looking at your justice card. And when you feel in a good space, ask yourself these questions. The first question is, what am I spiritually bypassing right now? What am I choosing not to feel? What am I choosing not to process? And then write that down. And the next question to ask yourself once you've written that down, what is it about these emotions and thoughts that are so scary and so intense that I don't want to feel them? Let yourself float into it. No judgment. It's okay if you're terrified or scared. It's okay if your anxiety is running roughshod over you. Just write it down. Just witness it. Be your own witness. Because that is what your body and your mind and your emotions are asking you to do. And once you write that down, once you witness your own fears or stressors that you are trying to avoid, then ask yourself this next question: where do these originate? What's the seed or the core of these fears, anxieties, stressors, the things that you don't want to feel or think about? And it might take you a couple of layers to find it. Just continue to ask yourself, well, why is that? Well, why is that? And ask yourself why 3 times to get down to what it really is about. And then the final question to ask yourself is, what would happen if I paid attention to these thoughts and emotions that I'm trying to bypass? Can I heal them? Can I work with them? And what can I learn about myself from these? Sometimes it's just asking those questions and then contemplating it for a day. That brings so many solutions that you didn't realize it would, just by witnessing your own overwhelming thoughts and feelings, just by witnessing them. So I've had some pretty scary ones over the past year. And when I slowed down and I said, what is it that I'm really afraid of? What is it that I'm bypassing? And I asked myself all those questions. What happened is that I was okay because I witnessed myself. I brought it all out into the light. And today, when I asked myself those questions about what's going on in the world today, I was able to breathe. I was able to say, okay, I know what I can do today. I know what I can step forward in. And the calls have been made and the emails have been written. And that's how we need to move forward. We move forward with participating in what we can, when we can, in the way that is sustainable and workable for our own lives. So the goal here is to bring you a little bit more inner balance. And again, balance is not an end goal. It is an ongoing routine. Step by step, piece by piece, we find our inner balance and we stay out of the rabbit hole. I'll see you tomorrow.